The virus killed 3 laboratory continents before it ever touched a human. That was the part the Vayrens never showed the cameras. What they broadcast across the coalition was the injection, a transparent restraint chamber, a single human, a syringe carrying the deadliest biological weapon ever engineered, and a countdown clock. 30 minutes. The Vayren Directorate wanted proof that humans were not the biological anomaly everyone whispered about. So they selected a prisoner named Soren Vale, former rescue medic, convicted for disobeying an evacuation order that had cost powerful people money. Now he sat beneath observation lights while billions watched. A silver droplet slid through the needle and disappeared into his arm. The timer started. 0030 thundered, the chamber sealed. Nothing happened. The Vayren scientists exchanged glances. One adjusted his scanner. Another checked the injector. The virus was called HFY. On most worlds it spread like wildfire through nervous tissue. Victims lost motor control within minutes. Organs failed shortly afterward. No species had survived exposure. Not one. Soren rolled his shoulder. That's it? The lead scientist ignored him. 10 minutes passed. The audience numbers climbed. The prisoner remained alive. The scientist ordered a blood scan. The results appeared above the chamber. Virus count, rapidly declining. The room went silent. That wasn't possible. HFY didn't decline. HFY multiplied. The lead researcher ordered another scan, then another. Every result showed the same thing. The virus population was collapsing. Not slowly. Violently, something inside the human bloodstream was destroying it. The scientist's breathing frills tightened. Increase observation. The countdown continued. Nothing more. Meanwhile, inside the viral containment vault below the laboratory, alarms began flashing. Technicians rushed toward sealed incubation chambers. Every stored HFY sample was dying. Entire reservoirs of the virus were disintegrating. The destruction was spreading backward through linked breeding cultures. Nobody understood how. One technician stared at a monitor. Why are they mutating? The screen displayed something impossible. The virus was evolving defensive adaptations against the human immune system, and losing. Every generation died faster than the last. The lead scientist received the report and suddenly stopped watching the prisoner. His attention shifted underground. For the first time that day, fear appeared in his eyes. The human wasn't infected. The virus was. The directorate ordered immediate termination. Gas flooded the chamber. Soren saw the white cloud and grabbed the breathing mask hanging from an emergency medical rack. Old reflexes. Rescue training. The gas reached him anyway. His vision blurred, but he stayed conscious. Outside, guards rushed toward the chamber. The order wasn't to save him. It was to destroy every sample containing his blood. That raised a question. Why? Soren noticed scientists running, not celebrating, panicking. The first explanation no longer made sense. Then the power flickered. A warning siren echoed through the facility. Containment breach. Level 7. The lead scientist shouted a command. Seal the biological wings. Too late. The problem wasn't escaping virus. It was dying virus. Every HFY colony in the facility had entered catastrophic mutation collapse. Millions of microscopic corpses flooded filtration systems. Chemical reactions ignited. Pressure surged through sterilization tunnels. An explosion rocked the lower laboratories. The observation chamber cracked. Soren hit the floor. The countdown still hung above him. 011,043, a Vayren guard, stumbled through smoke and aimed a weapon. Stay where you are. Soren pointed toward the collapsing wall behind him. The guard looked. Wrong choice. The ceiling dropped. Both dove aside. The guard survived. Barely. A metal beam pinned one of his limbs. Soren could have left him. Instead, he grabbed a broken support rod and pried. The guard stared. Why? Soren strained against the beam. Because rescue workers don't ask permission. The beam lifted. The guard crawled free. Then another alarm erupted. Not biological. Orbital, the laboratory station, had initiated emergency quarantine. In 40 minutes, it would detach from orbit and burn in the atmosphere below. The Directorate preferred losing a station to risking contamination. Now there was a visible timer. And it was much worse. 039,058 Soren and the injured guard ran through corridors filled with evacuation traffic. Bodies shoved past them. Scientists carried data cores. Security teams sealed doors. Nobody understood what was happening. Then they reached the central archive. The lead scientist stood inside, alone, watching a giant molecular display. Soren finally saw the truth. The virus had never been designed merely to kill. HFY contained adaptive learning structures, tiny biological processors. Each infection taught future generations how to destroy a species faster. Every civilization it consumed became part of the next version.